You know, the last time we recorded was January 21st.
Ours was?
Yeah. And then Pez said it best. Listening to your episode a week later is like going back in time with how much shit that's going on in the world. It's like, yeah.
Oh, shit, what's happened since January 21st?
Dude, so much. I actually like went back and like looked at stuff. Nah, like everything. And it's way over.
So what's happened?
The last time something happened, Trump got into office. Man, it's been crazy. 2 deaths.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, I know a lot has happened, but since the 21st,
Yeah.
what has happened since the 21st?
Should I look it up?
Yeah, because it has.
Turn off my fucking.
This is in a way a journal, and
It is a journal.
it is nice so people in the future can hear what it was like when all of this bullshit was going on.
That's true. I think as much as it's a journal, it's also like a time capsule. Because I think a journal is meant to like, oh, I'll go back and reread this. But a time capsule is more like, hopefully someone will get something out of this down the road. You know what I mean? How would I even look this up? Because if I Google it, Google's fucking bad.
What
anyway.
has happened
Yeah.
since January 21st, 2026?
Let's see if Brave can do it.
Brave.
I have it connected to DuckDuckGo.
I've been
Has happened in the U.S. since January 21st.
I think I've tried to. I've been reading a book.
Don't bullshit us,
And
man.
This is not really a book. It's like it's like a whole thing of philosophy, like the whole history of philosophy.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah, it's dry. It's very dry. I have been wanting to, instead of doing that, I've been eyeballing. There's a book, I think it's called like Thy Kingdom Come, It Will Be Done. Or no, I think it's just called It Will Be Done. It's a book about Nelson Rockefeller and the Evangelical Church and how he brought it to the Amazon to spread propaganda. This is very interesting.
Wait, what?
Okay, yeah. So in South America, I think last time I was talking with you, I said that I was reading that book, America.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you had finished it
I
last
just
time we
finished
talked.
it.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a little bit further into some of the stuff that occurred post World War II in South America. So a lot of the after World War II, there was mines and lumber and all of these businesses were in South America that were owned by super rich corporations in America, and they were extracting resources from South America to feed the war effort in America during World War II, right?
Right.
A lot of like the iron and stuff like that we used to build our tanks.
I was literally trying to connect the dots.
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of the iron and stuff that we had to build our tanks came from mines that came in South America.
Right.
Like all the raw material, a lot of it came from South America. So there were some forces that they sent to Europe and I don't know if any went to Asia, but like Europe, a lot of them went to Europe. Just the forces weren't huge, right? But the way that they fought the war effort was with supplying raw material.
Yeah, correct.
When the world got split up into all these different divisions, kind of got split into 4 pieces in between like France, Britain, the U.S. and Russia were kind of like the 3 big things that like split the world up.
Really?
Yeah. All these sphere of influences.
Okay.
South America kind of wanted to be at the table saying like, we did all this stuff for this war effort too. Like, how are we going to benefit from this? Like we invested all this stuff and gave all these materials.
Yeah.
People were like essentially working, practically for free. Like we gave up our own lands. There's a very rich history of like indigenous people actually surviving in South America. Unlike in North America, they all got, they got slaughtered in North America. Quite literally. So they kind of, by they, I mean, the Marshall Plan and everything that got put forward, it's essentially George C. Marshall told them to pound sand, like you're not going to get anything. And that upset all the workers and a lot of these countries in
Who
South
would
America
think? Yeah.
were upset. So a lot of the workers that were doing all of this work started to revolt. And anything that was against the ownership class, the rich ownership class from America, and the rich ownership class in South America, they just called them communists. Everything now if you're a worker and you're upset how you're being treated, well, now you're just a communist.
Oh, right. I mean, yeah, we've seen that in America for generations.
Yeah, but the playground and the petri dish in which all of the how to overthrow governments and everything was all done in South America. That's when like the CIA, the NSA, all the alphabet agencies were created right after World War II. A lot of them went to South America and learned how to overthrow countries. And what they created, and this is part of the things, they created this school. They had they created this school, and the school was called the School of the Americas.
Okay.
The School of the Americas was a place where we trained, the U.S., our special forces and our CIA trained all of these countries, like all these people from all these countries all over South America, how to fight communists.
No shit.
And there was a surplus of weapons after World War II. We just fought a huge world war.
Yeah.
We had a shit ton of weapons, shit ton of equipment.
Shit ton of know-how. Holy shit, the amount of shit we learned.
Shit ton of
during that?
know-how. And what we did is we took all that stuff and we taught it to those people. We supplied them with all of the equipment. Taught them how to do it with older equipment. We didn't want to give them the brand new equipment.
We did that in the Middle East too, right?
We sure did.
Yeah.
But it all first started in South America.
No
South America.
shit.
So they taught them counterinsurgency, torture techniques, essentially like everything that they did. Oh yeah, dude. They used like the use of rape as a political tool was huge there. They would rape women, children, and men as a political tool.
Well, I mean, rape is always a power thing. It's not. It's
yeah,
never
but like
sexual.
Geneva Conventions were for Europe.
Get the fuck
They
out.
did everything that was like cruel, evil, and against Geneva Conventions. We taught them how to do that stuff in South America so they could fight workers who didn't want to give up their lands and to like actually be paid money. So
the
corporate owners like Chiquita Banana and stuff like that could continue to exploit the workers down there
to keep making money for us.
So if they fought or if they did anything, they were just labeled as communists, and we provided them the stuff, and they were raped and tortured and killed, men, women, children. And and out of that, like it created so many killers and so many sociopaths, but like 9 separate, very huge dictators all came out of this school. Like all the huge dictators that we always want to like complain about, like Noriega was like one of these guys that came, like everything that everybody knew about that, probably a lot of the tactics that a lot of these, drug cartels and everything learned everything was just taught to them by the CIA back in like the 1940s and 50s, all the way through until like the 1980s, and that place still exists today. It's in Ohio now. Those countries kicked that school out of South America, and the school's been moved right outside Fort Benning in Georgia. And that school is there, and they bring people from other countries to teach them how to do all these evil things. And they don't call it the School of America anymore. They call it some other stuff, but. That was kind of like one of the big plans that they used on top of that stuff. And they, out of that stuff, they had stuff like Operation Condor was like
I've heard this.
Yeah, Operation Condor was kind of like this plan in between all the dictators in South America to be able to hunt down political enemies. Like there's no place they could run. No matter where you went, they had some sort of extradition that you would be tortured here, imprisoned here, all paid for and run by the CIA. And this was to get rid of quote unquote communists, essentially just workers, people who it all started with workers wanting to have their own rights.
I mean, that's basically the same thing that they said before Trump got elected was all the strategists guy got together and did war games, and they said the worst thing you can do is to protest, is because the moment you protest, you can be classified as a terrorist, and all they have to do is classify. They don't have to go through the legal documentation to do it. They just need to say it, and then once they say it, you are a terrorist.
So get this. So, and the reason I was talking about Nelson Rockefeller, he wanted to, because he still wanted to exploit the people in South America. He teamed up with the CIA.
Why not? Yeah.
He teamed up with the CIA, and he brought in. They paid for all like the old helicopters and stuff like that, and old equipment to be able to bring in evangelical Christians into South America to preach a different type of Christianity, because what they had in South America was liberation Catholicism. In South America, the Catholic Church was very much against all the stuff that was going on. It was like the one place where
it's fucking written.
Yeah, it was like one of the few places where like the church was actually working for the poor people. And like one of the famous movies, George Romero was like one of these liberation pastors. He real famous. Robert De Niro played him in a movie. George Romero was a priest in El Salvador in the 1980s.
I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, he was one of these dictators that was trained by the School of Americas literally gunned him down in his own church. There's audio of him being gunned down in his own church because. And I think the way that they say it is like, you're considered a saint if you feed the poor, but you're considered a communist if you ask why they're poor. So,
because they don't want you thinking. They don't want you
thinking.
Oh my God.
So they had the liberation.
Oh my God.
Liberation Catholicism was being used in South America. It was like the church was fighting and organizing the poor people. The CIA paid for evangelicals to go to South America to teach a different type of Christianity. They provided a lot of money, and they were using the money that they had to pay. And what they were saying was like they would go there to like teach them English and like job things and to preach evangelicals, to be evangelical.
I mean,
and how it was different to them was they were teaching them they don't care about helping the poor. Your job is to accept your lot in life and be obedient.
God, that I've heard that so many goddamn times.
They want them to stay in line, be poor. If all these rich owners from other countries own your land, if you pray hard enough, something will happen. Like that's what they teach you to do. Don't fight back, because that's against God. Your job is to be obedient and shut up. And if anybody says anything, those are demons. Those are demons coming after you. And they got to them.
Shit.
And the way that they were able to get to them was through AM radio. Does any of this sound familiar?
100%. Yeah.
In America.
100. Yeah.
How
Exactly.
In America,
That's how the right wing started blowing up.
They literally use AM radio to spread evangelicalism in America.
Correct.
All of this was learned in South America. It was like the super rich paying. So like when you talk to like Mr. Borsman and stuff like that, like he like literally, when you would talk to him about like Jesus Christ, he would talk about how it's about being obedient. Jesus was obedient and he shut up.
I remember this vividly.
It's like how, it's like out of the whole book, out of that whole book, you don't like think about the Gospels or helping the poor. No, it's being obedient and doing exactly what you're told. They literally the exact stuff that they were trying to preach to the indigenous people of South America.
Obedient to anything is horrible.
Yeah.
Unless it's consent on both sides.
And it's so crazy that they want to call themselves free and call everybody else sheep.
Well,
when literally like they're being brainwashed to be obedient.
Correct.
And they're even saying like it goes even further back to when Nelson Rockefeller brought into South America. They were talking about how antebellum South Bibles had Exodus is removed from antebellum South Bibles because they didn't want slaves to learn about
to rise up, and
they didn't want slaves to learn about how slaves left Egypt.
Correct.
And left.
Correct.
They removed all of the stuff about slavery and how that's bad, and they kept in everything that told you about being obedient.
Dude, it is fucking crazy how similar that is. But I mean, why wouldn't it? They're literally being done by the same fucking organization, the same people.
Yeah, even in when what was it? When Spain went into South America back in like the 1500s, and a lot of it had to be rationalized, and it was the Catholic Church that rationalized it at the time by coming up with natural order. Like, they had to have all of their scholars explain how the natural order of things and how, you know, they're civilized and these other people are uncivilized, and how they're actually doing the right thing by Jesus to come in and take all their things because they're savages.
By the way, this is the same religion organization that destroyed other religions and built their churches on temples to consecrate the ground, to destroy the previous religion, and made the other practitioners come to their church to worship their new God. This is the exact same organization that forced this shit down your throat and said, we're right, even though no one wanted it.
Yeah. So for hundreds of years, like, religion and government institutions, or like large institutions, for hundreds of years, thousands of years, it's these two things that meld together.
Yeah.
And once you convince people via religion that it's okay to oppress others, like, that's when you like open up the door for all these things. That is how colonization happens. And the person that I was like, when I really started getting into this, the person said that what fascism is colonization that's pointed inwards.
So, wow, that's accurate.
Yeah, Well, when he explains it that way, it's like, oh my God. I mean, it really is. It's exactly what it is.
That's exactly, yeah.
It's the exact same shit. So, yeah. So I really want to read that book. Thy Will Be Done.
Oh, so this is not the America.
No, this is not America. They touched on this stuff in America.
Yeah.
I really want to read Thy Will Be Done.
Thy Will Be Done.
I think it's called Thy Will Be Done.
I mean, that's a great fucking title.
Right?
Thy Will
Be Done.
To be honest,
Thy Will Be Done.
Almost my whole... Oh, who is it?
Thy Will Be Done. The Conquest of Amazon, Nelson Rockefeller and Evangelicalism in the Age of Oil. By Gerard Colby and Charlotte Dennett. Very interested in that one. It would be nice to learn more. Oh, it's School of the Americas. What was it? School of the Americas, the Operation Condor, and
are these different books, or is this all part of the same?
No, this is
thing?
like kind of all the stuff that they used in South America. What's the other thing?
Sounds a lot like fucking Turning Point and.
What was the last thing? It was some like the Banzer Plan. The Banzer Plan.
Banzer Plan.
It's here, I'll tell you. Banzer Plan is the name given to the leaked plan to discredit liberation theology and suppress left-wing Roman Catholic dissent, endorsed by 10 Latin American governments in the 1970s. And the so-called Banzer Plan was originally formulated in Bolivia in 1975 and developed in collaboration with the CIA. Name comes from President Hugo Banzer, then ruler of Bolivia, and probably, most likely, was probably taught at the School of Americas.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, when you destroy an entire country for the better part of 100 years, they're going to come on this side of the world, and then they're going to be met by other people that have been brainwashed by the exact same program here.
Yup. Holy
like
shit!
All this stuff that we're seeing is blowback from stuff that the CIA has been doing, and is trying to mitigate it by brainwashing the people here.
Is it quite literally all come down to greed?
Yeah, just like it's corporate greed, or it's oligarchy. Yeah, it's essentially like everything in like modern since kings and queens have been overthrown. There's just been a fight in between corporatists and oligarchs. That's the big fight. And even like the Civil War was a war in between the North was the corporatists, and the South was the oligarchs.
Yeah.
And it's just been a fight about that ever since. Oh yeah, I think I did talk about this. Where I said like this like everything after the Civil War, like the idea of the Wild West was just a continuation of the culture war of the South.
So we learn history to look forward, right?
By the way, all of this, everything that we're doing now, is all considered a war crime in America. Like if I say anything against evangelicals or Americans or anything like that, that's all.
Is that now classified?
This is all classified as like, I can be deported for just having this conversation. And like, if you like after Project 2025, it's called Project Esther is the new thing. So if you say anything against Christianity, or if you say anything against Israel, that's all Project Esther stuff. That's the stuff that they're thinking is going to be what they use to, once they deport and all of this sounds fantastical, but it's happening.
Oh, no, none of it sounds fantastical.
Not anymore, I don't think.
But you and I are on the same page, and I'm not trying to convince anyone with my words.
After they deport all the people that they feel like they can deport out of America, as far as like
brown people,
when they round up leftists, it'll probably be Project Esther that they use.
Yeah.
If it goes that far. I mean, I really, it's I
mean, they're already using the fucking language left and right, man, in the news.
Yeah, the lying leftists, evil leftists, stuff like that.
Insurrectionists.
Yeah, insurrectionists. They use it all in the language. I mean, it's so obvious. Like I stopped watching any news station that would do that. Like even when I was still a more conservative person and I kept hearing the way that they would use it, it's like, why are they saying it that way? Like, why are they always...
Because you think.
Why are they always prompting you? Why are they always giving you that prompt? And like, it is literally a way to fucking brainwash people.
Correct. And still to this day, my answer is the exact same. I am not afraid of my government. I am afraid of the fucking plebes who believe in the government.
Yeah, there is that one line that says like, it wasn't the government weren't the ones that threw me in a prison camp.
Bingo.
I was tortured by my pastor. I was beaten by my barber. It was your neighbors were the ones that were doing it. Yeah, I mean, once, and believe me, man, like we did find out that like Preddy was killed by two Hispanic dudes.
Yeah, I have their names. Like I am keeping everything.
I firmly believe that if there is going to be like if there is going to be any sort of retribution, they're going to come after the brown
ICE first.
Yeah, any ICE that's a person of color, they're going after them first.
I mean,
they'll be using them as a shield to say, look what we did. We got rid of these evil people. Notice how they're all brown. And they'll use that as a preempt
of course they
to
will.
get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because because it's all about white supremacy now.
Yeah,
it's always been about white supremacy.
It always has been. It like they're not even hiding it anymore on how shocking it is. What's the guy from Shark Tank? The giant piece of shit.
He's from Canada.
The racist piece of shit. Is he really?
He's Canadian.
I saw him on
Mr. Wonderful. I think
I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah.
Because he's a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit.
But he was someone was saying like the white supremacists in ICE, and he's like, "What? No, you can't say that." I was like, yeah, you can, because it's proven time and time again. It's like the motherfuckers are being found with tattoos on their necks. And I was like, well, that's doxing them. It's like, then good.
Yeah.
They deserve to be.
I remember there was a boss I had, like we were describing somebody. It was an obvious black guy. Like it was a black dude, right?
He was describing a black man?
No, he was describing a black man. He used everything but describing that he was black. I'm like, oh, he's the black dude. He's right there. He goes, oh, this guy's he's massively racist, by the way. He goes, oh, I didn't even notice the color. It's
oh my God.
Like dude, the people who do that.
That's the worst fucking answer.
Those are the people who are like, oh, I didn't even notice the color of his skin. Dude, that means you were racist as fuck.
So when I was
can't even admit, like literally that's him. That's the guy. You could talk about his character has nothing to do with the color of skin. But if you're describing somebody, you can mention the color of their skin. If dude is as white as Casper, you say that motherfucker looks like Casper.
When I was at NIU, I did this job where it was called NI Guides. Okay. And like basically we helped all the freshmen move in to the dorms. Like we organized it, right? And one of the things because they teach you like for a week and they get you like teamwork and shit like that. And one of the things they say is like, well, don't base anyone by the color of their skin. Don't mention the color of their skin. And then I'm one of the 3 white people in a fucking sea of color. And we're all kind of looking at each other. We're like, why? And they're like, well, it'll single someone out. And I'm like, I'm singled out here, motherfucker. Like, this is stupid. And we all said, no, this is dumb. And like years later, I heard someone say, it's like, no, you absolutely should, because by not addressing someone for who they are, you're actually degrading them. You're looking at them as a subclass by not just admiring or admitting or fucking just saying who they are. And that's like the big tolerance thing, right? Like we should tolerate everyone. No, you fucking shouldn't. You should accept them. That's a giant difference. Tolerate means I don't want to kill you. I'm sorry. Tolerate means I'm not going to kill you.
But I really want to.
Yes. But accepting is I accept you for who you are. Accept people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but like that, man, that's burnt into my head. I just remember looking around. I was like, why? Why would we? I mean, I understand the word classify is a fucking horrible thing, but if you call me a white guy, I've never been insulted by being called white. Every Hispanic friend I've ever had has never been insulted by calling brown unless you say it from a white perspective of being a dick.
Yes.
Same with black people. I've never heard anyone say, don't call me black. Unless a white person says it with vinegar in their vein, you know?
Like when I'm describing a white dude, I won't always say they're a white dude, but like unless they're like Scottish or Irish or something, be like that dude is whiter than white.
That dude is white out.
Yeah.
All right, I got a list of things that have happened since January 21st. On apparently not much happened in January or the most detrimental, depressing shit has happened in the last couple days because it's only calling the last couple days.
Big stuff happened yesterday.
A lot of big stuff.
Yeah.
I want to go over that too. February 3rd, the federal funding deal becomes law. Trump signed HR 7148, the Consolidated Appropriations Act. It locks in big chunks of 2026 funding, keeping DHS on the continuing resolution, basically giving fucking money to
this is
white supremacists.
Was it like seven Illinois senators or 7 Democrats voted?
These are the guys,
and they went through.
Yes.
And fuck those people into oblivion.
100%. February 4th, Supreme Court greenlights California's new congressional map.
Which is awesome.
That's
Cheers. Yeah, I think West Virginia, or one of the Virginians is doing that
Are they
too.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's backfiring. But of course, even though this was all started because Trump wanted to do this in Texas and then other people, and then they try to put a bill forth to say, like, hey, let's get rid of this and have third parties do this and take it out of everybody's hands. They said, fuck you. We're going to gerrymander. Fuck you. Fuck around and find out.
Yep.
So everybody is now saying, all right, this is what we're doing. Go fuck yourself. We're going to redistrict all these things. And now it's blowing up in their face. And I'm sure Trump is going to use that as a way to try and overturn the election.
I wholeheartedly think
one of the many ways where Trump's going to try and overturn the election.
I know a lot of people are thinking they're going to shut down voting or cancel voting, but
Steve Bannon has said that they're going to have armed guards at every single polling location in America.
Good. Then I'm going to show up and I'm going to hang out with people who are darker than I am. Dude, this is when we need to be more present. We have white privilege. Let's fucking stand up for it. February 6th, Trump signs a cluster of executive orders. Yeah, Iran shit. Ordering creating a process that can impose tariffs tied to doing business with Iran. Oh my God. I mean, Alex Preddy died. That's not even on here. It's a horrible fucking thing. And then
what's his nuts got fired? The guy that was running DHS was fired. And they brought Homan in.
No, he was not fired.
He was not.
That word was never used.
He was removed from his position.
He was
He was demoted.
There's a very specific word. Like he was reallocated. He was changed.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go back to California. But then he was in Vegas for a week, and all the photos coming out of him in Vegas just screaming and laughing and having a good time. And I love like after Alex Pretty died. Is it Pretty or Pretty? I think it's Pretty.
Pretty?
Doesn't matter. He's a human fucking being. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. The right found footage of him kicking a car, and they say, well, that's why he got shot.
They'll find any reason. They don't care. They will find any reason to murder people.
Yeah. They're wanting to.
Yeah,
They're cheering this on.
I know.
Like, why is this okay? Why is this considered okay?
But that one kid from Illinois that went into Wisconsin and murdered 2 people. He literally brought a gun. Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse. Literally brought a gun.
To
a place that he doesn't live.
It. Yes. To save the town. To protect. Bitch, that's not your area. It's not your fucking state.
Yeah, they're trying to say shit like how Renee Good, like, well, she wasn't even supposed to be there. Like, dude, that was her fucking neighborhood. What do you mean that she was
dropping off her family? She was dropping off her wife.
Yeah.
At home. Don't play that shit.
Yeah. So.
And the fucking kids, oh my God, did you see that video that came out? The drone that flew over the ICE detention? And the hundreds of children in a detention yard all like screaming, trying to get the drone's attention?
No.
Jesus, man, this shit is...
Yeah, I mean, there's like actual concentration camps in America.
They're actually building concentration camps right now. They are buying Navy or Air Force, I forget which one, military compounds and making them into, as has been said, concentration camps.
Now, if they start doing smokestacks, they're burning people.
They have ordered
incinerators.
No. Hydrochloric acid.
I haven't read that.
I can find it if you want.
But we'll never know. Like, they're not allowing anybody in.
No. But they are getting...
they're sending people wherever. Like, they're getting shipped around. We have no idea where they're going. They'd be getting shipped out of this country. And, like, they're only... Like, these people came here because America... Like, you didn't do it. I get it. You didn't do it. Sorry, but, like, your grandfather...
sulfuric acid.
Your grandfather...
Yeah, right.
Your grandfather destroyed... Like... Your grandfather destroyed a country... And you benefited from it. And now those people are coming here because they live literally in war zones created by us.
By us. For our greed.
And now we're rounding them up and disappearing them. Like, it is fucking so fucking evil.
It is.
And the people who are rooting this on are so fucking evil.
Yeah, I mean, this show has really become us bitching and complaining, but like, you're really the only person I can really do this with. Everyone else kind of tunes me out to the point where they get mad at me now.
I don't talk to anybody about this.
Really?
No. I mean, you. I just keep it in.
Doesn't that hurt?
Nobody at work wants to talk about it. Like, everybody. So, and there was another book that I wanted to read. It was about like how, essentially what it was like to be in Germany. And like the person was essentially saying, like, you know, the most polite people were the Nazis, because they're saying like only 3% of Germany were the ones that were doing all the killing and doing everything else. I'm like 90, and like only 3% of the people were fighting back, and the other like 94% of Germany were just living their lives. They had no idea what was going on. They were content on what was happening.
Well, because it didn't affect them.
Because it didn't affect them.
I think the book you're talking about. I downloaded the audiobook. But it's
not. They thought they were free.
That's what I thought it was. Sorry,
I've read that one already.
Yeah, it? Because I listened to the first chapter and I really liked it.
Yeah, I read that one last year.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It was written 1960.
Yeah.
The guy that wrote it was from Peoria, I believe.
I'm kind of more interested in reading these older things than current day stuff, because it just feels like it's hitting more accurate.
Yeah. So in they thought they were free. They did talk about, it's more of the build up, like how it happened. They bring up the idea of like the frog boiling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it was small things.
That's so funny. That I heard this yesterday.
It was just small things that happened, and then it just kind of snowballed, and people just got used to it, which is happening right now.
Right. Sorry, I am paying attention.
Like 10 years ago, I guess 10 years ago, what's his name? George Bush was building concentration camps, and I mean, that was the beginning of.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the stuff in Guantanamo Bay.
Really?
Dude, the shit that is it's still continuing in Guantanamo Bay is against there's fucking
Geneva?
war crimes.
Yeah.
It's against Geneva Conventions.
We are committing war, or at least we are gearing up for it.
No, we've been committing war crimes for a very long time.
I agree with that. So yes, they are the concentration camps they are building right now. The ones that they just got all the money for and bought outright. They are building incinerators.
I read incinerators
because their reasoning is that they'll take care of their own waste. They'll take care of their own garbage.
So if it's really tall stacks, that's human.
And then yes, so someone piped up in one of the comments that said, no prison in the country owns their own like waste removal. All of them hire out.
Yeah.
Because they need to have paperwork for what is being removed and everything else. And
like if it's the government, there's no way they would allow the same people that talk about how they have to have, private contractors and everything like that. And we don't want to be stealing local jobs.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. They're calling it the medical waste management.
Yeah. Medical waste is body parts.
Human.
Yeah. Stereocycle would be the company that they would typically use. I used to design stuff.
Get the fuck out for real.
A long time ago. Yeah. I actually designed a
human removal system.
A place where they got rid of medical waste. Yeah.
Okay. I meant it as a joke and it backfired.
Oh yeah, it was literally Stereocycle is the name of the company. Like a lot of people would. I'm not going to say where it was, but
what's the name of the company again?
Stereocycle.
Stereocycle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye open for that. And
it's like recycling, sterilize and recycle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But like where your needles and everything go, or chunks of human, medical waste. Yeah.
I don't feel it's hit here yet, but like I feel it every fucking day. But I know as a fact I haven't. Like I'm still a privileged suburbanite, Shit is not affecting my daily life outside of the pure insanity and lack of humanity that I feel. And I don't have to
Everybody's
work with,
getting worn down by it. This is exactly how it happens.
But I am not, by the way. I think it's not making me angrier. I'm actually getting more centered with it. And yes, things make me sad when I hear the stories, and it makes me like not angry anymore. I used to be really angry about this.
You going on the next big protest end of March? You should.
Oh no, of course I will.
Online and in podcasts aren't going to do anything. But boots on the ground in March.
You're fucking right. Yeah. But I want to do something else too. I want to do something.
Well, right now that is the thing. Like that, the coordinated efforts are what's going to change things. Like doing something by yourself does nothing.
No. I don't want to do something by myself. I'd like to take the police used to do a class for like something. What is it called? Like they teach you CPR. They teach you like quick survival tactics. They teach you how to like manage other people in a crisis and how to like do a tourniquet and blah blah blah. They offer that for free. And then one of my friends said she did it a couple of years ago and she needs to like redo it again. I'm very interested in doing that.
Like the first responder class or something?
It's something like that, yeah. I'd like to do more things with the community, and I'd like to be out and about with more people. Not proactively against anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to fucking raise a flag and go to war and shit like that. Like that's not it. I just want to help. I want to help how I can. And I don't really know how.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's protesting. and it's voting. Or like really, that's all we got right now.
There is an organization. I reached out to them. I have not heard back yet, but they go around to people's homes and see if they need food and things like that because they're too scared to leave their houses.
Are they going to open up the door for you and I?
That's one of the things is white people are discouraged from it, which I fucking get.
I understand.
But oh yeah, then ICE got caught this week posing as utility workers. So there was a big thing in Minneapolis. All these flyers went up. It's like how to spot a real utility worker and then how to talk to them and how to contact their bosses to ensure that it is utility and not someone else trying to pose as it. To me, everything about ICE feels like it is such... I mean, what's the right word for it? Like they are not following law. They are not following decorum. They are not following any type of.
I mean, if they
rules.
wanted to wanted to grab somebody who is a violent criminal, and they wanted to dress up as a worker to do that, and they had a warrant to do all that stuff, great. And if they wanted to take that person, and they, went through the law, great.
Yes,
that's how that's supposed to work.
I agree.
Like the idea, like it's so infuriating when I see some fucking lunatic online who's calling everybody, saying that everybody has Donald Trump syndrome.
Yeah, they do.
Says that
they believe in Donald Trump.
Who says some shit like, you just love criminals. It's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, listen to the words that come out of your mouth.
Dude, there is
nobody loves criminals, dude.
Right.
Nobody loves criminals. Even the people that are here, like it's a civil crime. It's not like a federal crime. Like they're here and it's because the system's fucking broken. It's because we destroyed their country.
Yes.
And it is intentionally gummed up and made to not work so people can run on something to get elected. That's why. Because there's so many people who are ignorant and they're fucking racist.
Yeah. And now they're being allowed to. They're given a card to be racist. They're being a card to be who they actually are out loud. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just like that shit unnerves me.
I thought that this country was like way further than this. I really did think it was way further than this. But, they elected a black man and it just short-circuited every white piece of trash in America who saw a black person have something more than them and they absolutely lost their mind.
One of the last things my mom ever said before she died was, "I'm sorry for the country I'm leaving you with."
She's fucking real, dude.
And I was... that shit. I don't know. Like, part of me wants to get off this and talk about normal stuff again.
We can, but we absolutely can.
But I don't. I don't want to.
I just had my 9-year anniversary.
With what?
With marriage.
I'm so fucking disillusioned right now. I just cut off any kind of normal human relationship.
You can't do that either.
I'm trying not to. I really am.
You just need to.
I'm being balanced.
You need to fight it. You fight the fights the best way you can. Fighting with yourself is not going to help anybody.
Yeah.
Best thing you do is look forward to the next big protest. Have a cool sign. Get people excited.
Yeah.
Yep. Heather and I painted stuff at a
for your anniversary.
Yeah, we try to make art stuff on our anniversary. Last year we painted boxes.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. You wanted to do more of this.
Yeah, and then the year before that we did a stepping stone, a garden stepping stone.
That's right.
This year we painted pottery at a place in Fox Valley.
Cool.
I did a bit of a beer mug that had a dragon on a castle. It looked really cool. And she had a cactus coffee mug.
A dragon on a castle?
It was like a beer stein.
Okay.
Of a castle, and there's a dragon that wraps around it, and the handle is the tail.
The way you said it inflected that you dragged in a castle.
I dragged
and I was
in
like,
a castle.
How big is this cup, man?
Kind of big.
So she did a cactus?
And she did a cactus. But she didn't want to paint it like a normal cactus, so she just did
way better.
Like a purple cactus.
Oh my God, fucking perfect. Beautiful.
I think it was a purple cactus, yeah.
Beautiful.
Or no, shit, no, it was an orange cactus.
Is it a mug?
It was a mug, yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys using them or are they more for show?
I'm not drinking, or I'm losing weight again. I'm 45 pounds down since the first.
Congratulations, dude.
Gotta like live that boring life, get down to fighting weight, and I'll have a beer, I'm sure, inside that thing. Maybe in July or August or something.
Can you drink water out of it? Or is that like sacrilege?
Yeah, I'd rather drink a beer out of it first.
Okay.
I can wait.
Oh, that's nice. That'll be like a milestone. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be able to have this out of my mug.
Yeah, I want to have like a nice big, or maybe I'll have a German beer out of it. Maybe I'll wait until September.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a big enough one.
And you want to do... Wait, are you doing the Boundary Waters? Is that actually
Yeah, yeah.
the location?
Yep, we're doing Boundary Waters.
Okay.
Yeah, to go talk back about fucking shitty things again. The politicians have like legalized mining there again.
I know.
It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that's disheartening.
It's all like so like a couple people can make money. They want to fucking mine. They haven't
Yep.
mined. They stopped mining there in the 70s.
Is it that long?
Yeah, they stopped mining there in the 70s.
It's so fucked up.
Now they want to mine there again. So one guy can make money.
I'm going to Japan.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good. When?
End of October, early November.
I am super excited for you. How
I
long?
am fucking too.
3 months?
The goal is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is Annie going with you?
Yeah. I told her like last October, November that I'm going to go regardless, and I would like her to go with me, but I will go alone. And
She deserves to have a vacation.
oh
too.
no, oh my God, if anyone deserves it, she
Yeah.
does. Her fuck, dude, she is working to the fucking bone right now. She had to change her schedule to. I mean, I'm not going to say her fucking schedule on here.
It's ridiculous hours.
But
though.
it is ridiculous hours, and it's shifting. Like it's not the same thing. So it's just wearing her the fuck down. I can see it, and then like she doesn't do anything on the weekends. Like she just sleeps all weekend.
Well, that's an awful way to live.
Yeah, right.
That's not even living.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
living for somebody else.
Yeah, it's living for a pizza party.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Have you? So is anything planned, or is it just still all kind of in the
So
works?
we've had a spreadsheet going since 2016. Oh my God, we've had a spreadsheet for 10 years. I don't even know if some of those places are there anymore.
2 weeks is not a long time.
Well, yeah. So 2 weeks, I've never been on a vacation that long.
Neither have I. That is a long time.
It's a very foreign concept.
in
to
Europe.
me.
In Europe, they do it all the day. They go for months at a time.
I know. It's so bizarre. I like working. I like what I do.
No, well, then you haven't been on vacation long enough.
I mean, one day, dude,
Like
I would love to give it all up and just become a
if
wealthy
we ever got rid of
billionaire.
like if we ever got rid of like the paid shitty private healthcare that we have in America, people could live that life here too.
Right? Oh, we're enslaved to it.
We are enslaved to
Just
it.
like a fucking. God, I always forget his name when I'm with you, but I remember it everywhere else.
Everybody else in the world can figure it out. We can't.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I'm legitimately excited because every single year I said I'm going to go this year. Something happened. You know, like 16 just got out of control. 17, we were doing something. I forgot, but every year like something happened, right? And then one year we were like, okay, fuck it, we're going to go this year. It's going to happen. And then we had to buy a house. Because like we saw where the market was going, and we're like, shit, we have to get out of here now.
Good call.
No shit, dude. We got in at the right fucking time,
Dude.
and we got in like 2 months before COVID hit.
You and I moved around a little about the same time.
Yeah.
I think I moved a little bit before you did.
Yeah.
Just slide like there was that window. There was that window like right before COVID, where like if you bought the house and then everything cleared, and then you got those COVID interest rates if you refinanced. And
We actually, our interest rate was lower than that. Like we kept an eye on it this entire time, and we're at like 3.7.
I think we ended up getting it like 1.5.
Get the fuck out! Fuck you! That's awesome. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, we really lucked out.
Wow. Okay, if you ever see anything like that again,
We won't.
no, of course not. You won't. But if
we're
you do,
we're locked in at our home, and we're never gonna move.
no, and I don't want to, but might happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going through the spreadsheet last night really briefly. I'm neck deep in work right now, but I'm going through the spreadsheet last night and I'm like, oh my God, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. How the fuck am I going to do this all in 2 weeks? So I got to kind of like narrow it down to basically like where I want to go, like location wise, and then what I want to do when I'm there. And like, without question, my favorite thing to do on vacation is to just walk around. Like, I love walking down like lived areas, you know, like the non-tourist area. I'll go weird back alleys. I fucking love that. I love just going around places where it's like, well, this is where the people live here.
You're going to scare the shit out of some people in Japan.
Probably. I don't know. I think tourism is such a big thing now. Maybe it won't be as shocking. I'm afraid of not being able to be let back into the country, though.
I think you'll be okay. You're still white.
Yeah, but they're pulling shit left and right. They're like, what was it? TSA and I think ICE said something that if you condemn your government, they give you shit and they won't let you fly. And it's like, well, that's a First Amendment. So I don't know.
It's freedom of travel.
Freedom of speech, motherfucker.
Freedom of commerce.
Yeah, I'm willing to pay for these companies. I'm willing to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super stoked. But at the same time, I'm also crazy nervous.
Well, try and have fun. Try and do something to take your mind off this.
I always have a.
It's going to be a shit show when you come back.
No,
it's not.
yeah.
There's nothing you can do that's going to stop it.
And that's the other thing, right? It's like, dude, you and I haven't sat down in what, 3 weeks?
A month, I think.
But we've still been living in all this stuff.
Yeah.
What happens when I'm literally not around it?
You don't think about it for a little while.
And I won't. But then I'll come back to be like, what the fuck happened?
Even like
grass turns yellow.
No, dude. Like even when people go to war, like they get taken off the front line for a while for a little R&R. Like you need to recharge your batteries. Like nothing bad is like it's bad. There's like it's essentially like it's a smolder all over the country. It's not even bad yet. It can get really bad.
I know. And
it only takes like again, like I was saying, like I thought it was going to happen last year when the weather got warm.
I thought I was betting on summer. Yep.
I mean, if it starts getting warm again and people clashing in the streets, if they're fighting like this in the winter,
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It just takes a few ice agents getting sniped from wherever for everything to like really lock down and have places
way less. All it'll take was someone just grabbing a mask. It won't take anything violent. It'll take an accident. And we've already murdered. They've executed people.
Yeah. And have threatened to take guns away. And all of the coward Second Amendment people that I know, every single one's a coward.
None of them are speaking up.
Nope.
All the people that I know.
Yep, they're all cowards.
I have not heard a goddamn thing from them. It's shocking.
All cowards.
It is fucking shocking.
Like it is crazy. If you would have told me that it was that when the shit hit the fan, when it came to like rights, constitutional rights, that it wasn't that fucking guy with the Gadsden flag that was speaking up, but the purple-haired fella or guy or they them who's giving you the coffee is really the one who's the real patriot.
Who's really standing up for their country?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to forget that.
Oh, fuck no. And I think that's something else too. Is like I know some people can't say shit, right, due to obligations or whatever, but I actually wrote something. I haven't made this yet, but I am going to make it into a video. Because someone said, I miss when you just posted videos, like my videos and stuff.
This
right?
is one of your friends that posted.
Someone posted, right?
Is this a MAGA dick sucker?
No, I think I've cut off most of them.
I have too. I'm sick of it.
So I was thinking about this, and it's like, well, yeah, dude, me too. You know. And I'm going to make this video and put it out there. And I don't know how to end it yet, but I want it to be meaningful. And I want to say, well, I miss feeling safe, secure, and heard in my own country. Priorities change. And if the people you follow and the businesses you support are continuing online as if nothing is happening politically or socially, that is a choice. And silence is not neutrality. I am intentionally aligning myself with people and companies who acknowledge reality, speak up, and act with integrity during times of crisis. If that makes my content uncomfortable for some, then I'm not right for you. I'm far more uncomfortable pretending everything is fine when it isn't.
Oh, yeah.
I have colleagues who have not posted a fucking thing politically. And they're just showing themselves at work and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't trust you.
I don't either.
At all. Like, I don't want you to fail. I'm not like angry. I just don't trust you as a human.
Neither do I.
So I think if people aren't voicing their opinions now,
then you've picked your side.
then you've picked your side. Correct.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel the same way.
I mean, something should have made you lash out, even in gentle protest, you know?
Yeah. Even in gentle, like, that's fucked up. Nothing. We get nothing out of you.
Right.
That in my head, like, you're either a coward or you agree with it.
Yeah, right. Which makes you one and the same.
Yeah. But like what you just said, like, being silent means you've picked a side.
Right.
Yeah, it's frustrating, dude. I don't know how this is going to pan out. I'm really worried about November. I'm really worried about November.
Well, I mean, our voting is way before then.
Primaries.
Yeah, we got to do the fucking local shit. Local shit's important.
It is. But like the big election.
Do you know who you're voting for? I hate when people say you shouldn't talk about who you're voting for.
I think I like Junid for eighth rep to replace Raj. He looks really good.
Wait, hold on. I thought it was a woman. I have Juliana Stratton.
For eighth?
Yeah.
The Progressive Party is Junid, so I'm not voting for any Democrats if I can.
Oh, dude, I mean, I get it, but
And he's being supported by the Progressive Party.
okay.
So he's on the same side as Bernie and all them.
I mean, that fucking rocks.
So yeah, he has my vote.
I've been doing research.
And I flat out asked, like, they were sending texts and everything, and I said, "Is like, does he take APAC money?"
Right.
And is he willing to like fight dirty?
See, that's why I like Juliana Stratton.
Does she take APAC money?
That I don't know. But here's the notes I have. Krishnamurthy, there's too many issues in there, and then he voted to thank ICE during that whole fucking shit.
Yeah.
He believes in accountability with ICE, and to me, that's just saying ICE can do whatever they want. Juliana Stratton has gone many times. I've watched a bunch of her videos. She is anti-ICE completely. She says there is no reform possible. They are irredeemable. She believes in Medicare for all, and then spoke out against ICE completely almost every time. She's a black woman, and I downloaded a bunch of her videos, and I like labeled the videos. I basically wrote down like everyone who's going to be on the ticket and all the different like aspects, and I did as much research as I could online. Like, some people have nothing. Like, how can you run for something and have zero web presence, like, politically?
I have no idea. I mean, some people just think that, like, I don't know. Some people probably have like delusions of grandeur. You know what I mean? They're like, well, I know a lot of local people, so I'll get elected.
I mean, granted, there are some things that,
And it's also like, it could be
Only one
early.
person.
Like, if people only have so much money. I think that one cat girl's been
I like her.
She's been hard in the paint for years now.
Yep.
But she's got like deep pockets.
Really?
She comes from money, and she's like either dating or married to a guy with a lot of money.
I like her attitude, though. That
Yeah.
she's not just fucking rolling over. And Dude, I'm so skeptical about anything anymore. Like, but she's been at the protests. I mean,
Yes.
that one protest, she got picked up and thrown.
Yes.
And that might have been a fucking camera op,
She definitely was picked up and thrown on her ass, though.
but she was thrown.
And she's been charged. She's been charged with a federal crime. So I think that's probably why she's
I
not
would vote
out there
for
now.
her. If
I would vote for her. She's not in our district.
correct. If she is charged with a federal crime in this political regime, I'm on her side.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely. If a billionaire hates you,
Yes.
we're going to be buddies. But I think she's also like either dating or married to a billionaire.
Dude, how fucked up is it that like we grew up with the idea of Batman, right? Like the billionaire being the ultimate philanthroper, like willing to help everyone else, right? Like that was our ideal.
When you realize that Batman is really just an asshole.
I mean, they're not only assholes,
has all that power,
they're
and they're
fucking
beating up-
children.
They're beating up low-level criminals, and you're a billionaire.
They're not even beating up low level. They're beating up the mom on her second job going home to feed her kid.
I'm talking about Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Batman is the worst.
I mean, I've never liked Batman. I know people fucking love him, but I don't get the philosophy.
Supposedly, like he never kills, and it's supposed to be positive, but no, dude, like you have all this power, like, and you're not going after like international crime. You're going after low level criminals.
Right.
Like you're a thug.
Yeah.
You're just
maybe
like-
train other people and have them do
You're
that
like
shit.
you're like a world athlete, and you're beating up some
And
dude.
You're beating up a guy who's robbing pearls.
Yeah, like
That's what Robin's for. That's what Jason Todd's for. Go
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
You
shit.
got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Speaking of which, why did Ice? I've never seen video of Ice going against someone who can like handle themselves.
because they'll kill you. Like you can't fight them. Like if you fight them,
No, I get it, but I've never seen them going against like gangs. I've never seen them going against someone who looks like they can fucking handle themselves. I see them going after children. I see them going after women a lot.
well, they're not going after gangs. They're going after.
I know.
Just-
isn't that a fucking problem?
Yeah, it is.
But then again, there was that news article from the AP News last week that said a bunch of gangs in the Chicagoland area are getting together to patrol their neighborhoods. Like they're like ceasing negative relations with each other
Yeah.
to make sure their people are protected.
So
And I was like,
who's coordinating all that?
don't fucking know.
Last
if
time a
they're
guy-
smart, they're not sane.
Do you know what the Rainbow Coalition is?
I do, very much so. I have given a giant deep dive into this.
So yeah, last time they had a Rainbow Coalition in Chicago. The Chicago PD murdered that dude in his sleep.
Yep. Yeah. Fred
Hampton.
Hampton. Thank you. I sing about him in one of my songs.
Yeah. Yeah. White folks are terrified of that dude.
White folks are terrified of change or any kind of good for all. You can't be equal to me. You're brown.
It's white supremacy.
I needed that with a giant /S after I said that, by the way. I know the 3 people listening will get it, but
Yeah, white supremacy is very frustrating. And yeah, what you were saying, like the people who are quiet really fucking creep me out. They really creep me out.
just like in a fight, the quietest guy, that's the scary one.
No, it's like, well, if no, it's like if you get picked
I'm sorry,
on.
I just went
It's
over
like
it.
if you're getting picked on.
Yeah.
And one of your buddies doesn't stick up for you,
And he just walks away.
and he walks away. And
Yeah.
like, he wants to talk about how tough he is after the fight. Well, this is what I could have said or what I should have said. Like, dude, I was getting my fucking teeth kicked in, and you didn't do anything.
Yeah, but worse than that is they're not saying it. They're not saying, well, I could have done this. I should have done this. They're just going, whatever happens,
Gee
it is what
whiz.
it is.
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah. my Facebook like feed is like just gotten smaller.
Yeah.
And I'll look at it and be like, I don't need you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you anymore.
because, I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I mean, worst case scenario is we're all mowed down and drug out and put on public display and slaughtered. A bad scenario would be that this becomes the regime like 100%. There is full police state. And,
Oh
dude,
shit! So I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I heard the shit about the cameras. That's fucking terrifying.
I told you about this for a while, man. Ring is fucked up, and they sold to Flock and Palantir, and that's not owned, but that has a contract with ICE. They've had that shit for months.
All these companies, all these people all across America that have Ring cameras. We live in a police state already.
Yes.
Like you don't have any right to privacy being anywhere now. The whole world, they can see you and track you everywhere.
Dude, if you're interested in this, go on /privacy on Reddit. Mm-hmm. The amount of shit in your home that is listening is shocking. If you have a speaker in your home connected to a computer, it has the ability to listen because a speaker acts as a microphone as well. So the way to get rid of shit is to get fucking rid of shit. I wish I could Alexa the house. That is like my next big thing I really want to do.
I would also like to de-Alexa the house.
I
also just like to get rid of Amazon. Like trying to figure out how to get rid of the Amazon photos. Because right now that's like probably the biggest thing.
Can you download them?
Yeah, but I don't know where to put them.
Get a fucking hard drive.
Yeah, it sounds like you have wonderful. I think the nightmares that I've heard of you with your computers and losing shit, it makes me terrified of putting anything in a hard drive.
No. My redundancy is fucking solid. My redundancy is good. My working fucking file that I was working on when my computer took a shit is a different story.
So the thing that I like the idea of the most is like, I think it's like a few $100s, but you can buy your own like cloud.
Oh, dude, no, fuck that. Use Backblaze.
But why would I put my stuff in somebody else's thing when I can have my own cloud?
Totally. Oh, okay.
Literally, just have your own cloud.
So you can. I have mine here. It's a NAS, a network attached server. There's a learning curve to start, but once it's set up, man, it's pretty fucking dope. Like I can access my NAS from anywhere, and it's a direct connection. It's not like connected to someone else's connection to get to that.
Exactly, that's what I want.
Yeah.
And I would like to
easy.
have all my stuff on there.
Yeah. Still back it up though, because if you're gonna do it, here's what I suggest, and it's gonna suck for a price tag, but do RAID 6. RAID 6 means, let's say you have 4 drives, right? You know what RAID is?
Yeah, I use it to kill cockroaches.
Cool. Awesome. So RAID is when you take multiple hard drives and you stripe the information over all of them. So this way, if one drive does fail, the data's still there. And all you got to do is put in another drive and it'll rebuild. Right?
Okay.
So RAID 6 it's 2 redundancies, which means if you have 4 drives, 2 of those are just the redundancies. So let's say they're 10 terabyte each. You don't get 40 terabyte. You get like 18 because 2 of them are just for redundancy. That way, if 2 of them fail, all your shit is still good. And that shit has happened to me twice, by the way. On RAID 6, I've had both drives fail. So it does happen, but it is rare as fuck.
There's also part of me that like just wants to just print out the fucking photos. Like I stopped printing photos in 2006.
Okay.
I kind of just want to print the photos that I have and just have them.
Do it.
I mean, I still have photos that I took,
but still back it up to a hard drive.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if I lose something, then I still have the photo. Like, I can't take it with me. I can't take anything with me.
No.
And unfortunately, I won't have any kids, so I have nobody. Like, what do I have that I gotta keep?
It's for you.
It's all gonna get thrown in the dumpster eventually.
If we're going back to what is it, episode 1?
Yeah,
episode 2.
All gonna get thrown in the dumpster eventually. I don't even know why I even give a shit.
Well, yeah, I think the same thing. As soon as work slows down, behind that curtain is my personal anxiety hell. And I need to pull all of it out and actually go through. It's like, okay, what do I sell? And then
is that the stuff from your mom?
A lot of it is. Yeah. But then it's a lot of my shit too. It's like, why am I holding on to fucking Pinewood Derby cars? I don't care. I have a photo of it. I'm okay.
I'm so worried about that with when my mom goes, because she has stuff that we've had in our family for 150 years.
Where do you think you're at mentally with all that stuff? Do you think you'll like want to keep it?
The stuff that's really old, I think would be, there's museums. There's some of this stuff would go at museums.
Well, and your family goes back Elgin, right? So like some of that shit could. Like,
no, I'm talking about like old. I have photos that were taken a couple weeks before like Custer was killed.
Get the fuck out.
I got stuff from like 7th
For real?
Cavalry. Yeah. Like so like the fort that they were out of, like Assiniboine.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Assiniboine?
Assinibone. It's like right up in there at the Canadian border.
Yeah, that was just a remake for Bone in the Ass, but okay.
Yeah. So I have like photos of that place getting built.
Shit.
So I would like take it. I'd take probably a lot of those photos to that old fort.
Hell, I mean,
probably just
scan
give
them.
it to
You
them.
don't have to fucking take them. Like you can send them. But
Dude, I don't have the ability to keep museum quality
no,
stuff.
but you can scan them in at 1600 DPI
I'll
and
keep
have
the
them forever.
scan and I'll keep a copy.
Fuck yeah.
But they can have the originals. I
Oh
don't
no,
care.
that's what I mean. I was like, give them to them, but you don't have to go up there. You can like.
I don't know
ship
these people.
'em.
I have like photos of I got pictures of the whole company. I probably have a picture of Custer before he died.
That's so cool.
That's just been sitting in a
box.
Rubbermaid that my mom has.
I mean, that poses its
And
own
I don't know what
problems.
the guy looks like, so I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Do you know anyone who scans large format? I'm not talking 11 by 14. I'm talking large.
I just was scanning a 30 by 42 drawing at my work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, work might be different because I don't think I can come into your work and just scan all day.
You have large format stuff?
I have a lot of large format stuff.
What's large format to you?
My grandpa's paintings.
Oof.
I think the biggest one would be like maybe 30 by 40.
And it's on the cloth?
Watercolor paper, sketch paper. Yeah, I got a lot. I have all of his art.
Yeah.
And I'd like to keep it, but holy shit. Dude, I finally fucking got rid of most of the frames because they were all in like really nice glass frames. And I'm like, it is taking up my fucking life. It had 3 fucking shelves back there just full of the frames. And I'm like, I want to keep the art, but I can't do this. So I just like got rid of most of the frames.
Are the old wood ones?
No. Just
There's some
metal and glass.
Shit frames that I had, yeah.
No,
You could take that to any like large format
Yeah, but
printing
where?
place.
I've looked online and they don't
yeah.
go that big.
Yeah, they do.
The ones I've seen, at least.
Yeah, any place that does the large format printing that I would use for work. So
Okay.
actually, I will tell you the place that we use sometimes.
I would love that.
But, probably the biggest you can go is probably like 24 by 30. 36 by 48 is big. That's probably the biggest you can go.
So I've heard, we had a kid working with us who worked at a print shop. And he said, well, what they would do was they would stitch things together if they were very big. Like you'd scan them in chunks and then stitch them together in post.
I don't know if I've ever seen like a large, that'd be the kind where you have to sit down with a press. Most of them you're gonna roll in.
Oh, I mean, that'd be cool.
And they're all like the Canon scanners. Yeah, we got a large format Canon scanner at work. Minuteman Press is a bigger one.
Oh, I've seen that my whole life.
Yeah, Minuteman Press is a big one. That's not the guys that we normally go with.
I was going to say.
Hold on. Who's to play? The guys that I like. They're like super close to you if I remember correctly.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because we use them. I use their Warrenville office. BHFX. That's like those guys are great.
BHFX?
Yep, and they're literally like, this is you right here, the blue dot. That's BHFX. Right
Oh my
there.
God, no
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, they're super close to you.
Holy crap.
Their building in Elgin is really cool. They're like in an old warehouse. It's cool. I'll send
Neat.
this to you.
Yeah, I would love that. Thank you.
Yeah, I like their office. I'll
Cool.
send it to you now.
All of our listener is loving this part right here.
Talking about printing.
I'm talking about Pez, but yeah.
I am happy that Pez is around. I'm happy that Pez is healthy right now.
Me too.
I was worried
Dude,
about him.
Me too. Getting those texts was... self-morality,
Yeah.
self-mortality.
Yeah. You don't want to know.
I'm glad he was good.
Any movies or anything that you've seen?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm trying to remember. I watched the new Anaconda.
Oh, yeah?
To be honest, it was a lot better than I thought for the first half.
First half.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually was like, well, fuck, I actually kind of enjoy this. This was a lot of fun. And I had zero idea of what it was when I went into it. I had never seen a trailer. I'm not watching trailers anymore. I have no interest in it. I like going in blind because otherwise I hype the shit up in my head too much and then it just lets me down.
Mm-hmm.
But the first half was a lot of fucking fun. And it felt very much like what we would have done, you know? Like, hey, we made movies in high school and they were this shitty fucking movies, but now we're adults and we can actually like
make shitty movies now.
Make something, you know? Like we could actually do it. So like it hit home. The second half literally felt like they were like,
we're rushed and we got to get this done.
Well, no, the opposite was like, none of this makes sense. We didn't really think, and they make a joke about it in the movie, which I tip my hat to them.
Perfect.
They said something like, these big fucking Hollywood movies just go on these vacations and then they make these movies.
Adam Sandler films.
And they don't even have a script and they don't finish the script. And literally that's basically the second half of the movie is them just piecing scenes together that do not fit.
Being on vacation.
But the one thing I really liked about it was Jack Black plays the straight man.
Serious?
He never goes into that fucking bullshit character that he always is in.
That'd be interesting
But
to see him playing a straight character.
It was very much like the King Kong film.
Where I loved him in King Kong.
Where he played the director in King Kong.
Yeah, I thought he did awesome.
Too. Fucking loved it.
'Twas beauty that killed the beast.
And I loved him in this. He was believable. He had my heart. I was fucking with him. Most of the time he does that like cuckoo cachoo thing and I'm like, I'm out. I've seen this 100 times. I'm not interested. It's like Adam Sandler, right? Like you've seen it enough. I'm not interested.
Yeah, but I like Jack Black. I hate Adam Sandler.
Fair enough. And then I watched Black Mamba.
Yeah.
It is we got a movie called Backyard Bloodbath, and it's 3 feature-length films that have never been officially released outside of the people who made them on VHS tape and handed them out. But they've never been like officially released. And there's a very good reason why. But I was head over heels happy with Black Mamba. Of the 3 features on there, that one was the one that was just like, you know what? You didn't try, but you tried. And I love you for it. At no point, like, dude, like the movie takes place in a suburban area in a suburban house, and they've shot the outside of a house. Like you can see the camera is outside the house shooting the house, but when you go up to the house, it's a green screen with a photo of the house in the background, and they're obviously green screened on it, and it's not the right perspective. And when they try to open the door doesn't move because it's a fucking photo on a green screen. And then they cut to going inside that fucking house. It's not a different door. It's that house. I don't understand why they couldn't just shot that shit outside that house.
Needed establishing shots and they didn't do it when they were there. I know how that works.
And then the living room is all green. Like everything is green screened. It's very peculiar. And I don't think it's an aesthetic choice. I think it's them going like,
we forgot to
we
do
didn't
these shots.
think about this.
We didn't do a shot list.
Yeah. And then the best part of it is there's like a little intro before the movie, and it's the director / writer / main star / caterer / producer / editor. And she is telling you why she made this movie, because her aunt was a witch and she thought it was so crazy that her aunt was a witch. So after her aunt died, she started writing the story. And one night the computer just turned off while she was writing the story. And she went to the kitchen and she thought she saw her aunt in a reflection in the window, but it wasn't her.
That's a good story.
I know, that's kind of how it fucking ends. But okay, the movie is like really bad, right? But there is one scene that is fucking glorious because they let this actor just go. It's basically, it's a Needful Things kind of thing where it's like someone wants something, so they go to the witch for a potion. It's like a monkey's finger, right?
Monkey paw.
Monkey paw, where it's like this couple really wants a baby, so the infertile place, the fertility place won't give them the drugs because they can't afford it, right? So they go to Black Mamba, and Black Mamba makes them a fucking.
Is Black Mamba like a trilogy or something?
No, it's just a lot of different stories into one.
Okay, it's an anthology movie.
Kinda, actually, but that's not the way they don't think it is. So this is one of the scenes where the couple is.
Oh yeah, you showed us that. Okay.
This is the couple having the baby, and then they give birth to a demon. But this one guy, he really wants to make it with a mermaid. And this is where I put my phone down and I was fully invested because I had no idea where they were going with this. And he's like, yeah, I get all the pussy I want, Black Mamba. I get all the pussy I want.
Like, that's a porn, right?
I want a mermaid.
That's porn, though, right?
But there's not. Like, that's...
I feel like that was done in the 70s when, like, porn was, like, wasn't as taboo.
Like The Story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty full frontal. That's...
Well, it's full frontal dude. No full frontal women, though.
Yeah. I think that was done in, like, the 70s when...
I've seen those.
Like around like Taxi Driver time.
I've seen a lot of those.
When they had like porn was pretty much like borderline mainstream.
Dude, yeah. I mean, I got a bunch if you ever want to watch them. They're kind of weird. Like the company I buy them from cut out the actual porn scenes. Like you can watch it another place on the disc if you want to watch the porn scenes, but they'll cut it out and just leave the story, which I think is really kind of cool. Because like a lot of these movies just would fucking disappear if they weren't like kept and put out. But the mermaid scene is glorious because the guy walks out to a pier wearing a scuba suit and a ventilator mask for spray paint.
Okay.
And some goggles.
Also for spray paint?
Yeah, I think so. And then he just jumps in the water, and then he's under the water and he's following dolphins, and then this scene could have been very dumb, but I think they just gave him a cookie and they said, say whatever your heart desires. And that motherfucker must have gone on for 2 hours and they picked the best fucking gold.
Was he underwater when he was saying it?
I don't think so, but he was talking behind a mask. Like he wasn't like they didn't change his voice in post. They just put something in front of his face while he was talking. And he just has the best shit.
Okay.
Like it is worth seeing it just for that scene. I told Andy what I'm going to do is when I get time, I'm going to strip this movie and I'm going to make 100 GIFs out of it. And I'm going to bomb her every fucking day with them. I'm going to get me some mermaid pussy.
You need to put it on the interweb for everybody to enjoy.
I definitely will. It is fucking glorious. What have you seen, sir?
Did I talk about finishing The Leftovers?
No, you said you were watching it. I don't think you said you finished it.
Yeah, we finished it a few weeks ago.
I mean, that would make sense because I haven't seen you in a few weeks.
It's a pretty good show. It kind of like petered out a little towards the end, and it was going. I feel like they went in a lot of different directions. Like every single season, there's not a lot of seasons.
How many? 3?
Like 3 or 4. I mean, it's not a lot of seasons. It's on HBO. Yeah, I mean, it didn't go in the direction I thought it was going to, and then
you said you didn't think it was going to. Yeah.
At first, I don't think I liked it, but now I think I like it a little bit more. After
you sat with it.
Yeah, after sitting with it a little while, it's like, okay, all right, it's way sadder than I thought it would be. Not really metaphysical. Like it's kind of. I don't know if you want me to ruin anything.
You're not going to ruin anything. Okay. I'm not going to watch it.
So, like, essentially, the rapture happens, or you're assuming it's the rapture, right?
Yeah.
And really, in all honesty, it's a show of just people just dealing with shit. Like, people are making up stuff. Everything is bullshit. There is no religion. Not like I don't think any of that stuff happens. I think like there was a thing happen and everybody disappears. They never explain it. But it's just like
that.
all of the awful fucked up shit that happens if something like that were to happen. And like a lot of it is just trauma. A lot of people just trying to, so much fucking trauma and like how everybody dealt with it. And it's sad, but it's okay. And like, it's how people just kind of figure this shit out. So it was pretty good. It had nothing like, there's nothing metaphysical about it. You're not going to find Jesus or God in this. It's fucking awful trauma. So for that, it was pretty good. I've been watching, I've been finishing up, what is that called? What's that one that's it's a game and there's zombies and Fallout.
Oh, yeah. I'm one episode away.
Yeah. I think it's done now, right?
I'm one episode away.
Okay, yeah. That ended great. I'm really enjoying that show.
It's so fucking good.
It is very good. I didn't play the game or anything. I think I watched some videos on like an explanation of the game.
I played a couple.
I don't know. It's fun. It's fun.
It's Skyrim in post-apocalyptics. It's the same thing.
It's overall fun. And
fuck yes.
I think the guy that plays the main ghoul character, he's great.
Hell yeah.
The girl is great.
She's so good. I thought
really
I'd get
fun.
annoyed of her, but
me too. Nope, she's
super
awesome.
love her.
Her brother, I'm not a huge fan of. He seems kind of weaselly.
Little squirrely guy?
Yeah, I've never liked him in any of the movies he's in. So he's just not really a good actor.
I don't think so either. He's a character actor, at least in my mind.
Yeah, for sure.
He's good for like that role.
Yeah. What else? Watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I don't know this.
The game. It's the newest Game of Thrones thing. It is.
For real?
It's better than all of House of the Dragon. Like they're saying that this stuff is actually better than Game of Thrones. Like people are really enjoying it, but the episodes are so short. They're like half hour.
What the fuck is it called?
A Night of the Seven Kingdom.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yeah, it's books that have already been written. So I'm sure it's gonna be another series that John fucking George R. R. Martin ain't gonna fucking finish.
Okay.
But it's about Sir Duncan the Tall.
Oh yeah. They said they were going to do that,
dude. It is. I don't. Who's the guy that does? Who's the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy? Stephen Gunn or whatever, or James Gunn. Okay, imagine if like James Gunn, kind of a little bit of that type of humor with Game of Thrones. It's way funnier than I thought it would be.
I am super on board for that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some real goofy shit in there.
One of the greatest comic books I ever read was Saga.
Yeah.
Because it's that very tongue-in-cheek
so
humor, but it's taken very seriously.
Yes.
And
yeah, this is like you think that it's going to be like this, you know, dashing
heavy drama.
Night, heavy drama with this like super serious night.
Oh, I'm on board. I'm super on board.
Man, it's so fucked up. I think if there's anything that they have with George R. R. Martin is like where like the story, the written word, and what actually happened are two very different things.
Yeah,
that's definitely what's going on.
Okay,
like, the backstory.
I love that
of Sir Duncan the Tall is very funny. So I'm watching that.
How many episodes are out?
I think they just did the fourth one.
Shit.
They're usually on Sundays, but they released it on Friday because of the Super Bowl.
Oh.
As far as like things that I'd like to watch, I really want to see. What was? I want to see Get Help. That one looks good. It was Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi did it, where that one billionaire, the billionaire's son takes over the company, and the girl that has been Rachel McAdams plays like the assistant that should have been promoted, but when the son gets in there, he treats her like shit. And they're on a plane and they crash on an island, and she's like a contestant or like a wannabe contestant on Survivor, and is very capable of being on the island, and he has a broken leg.
He's a piece of shit.
It's essentially a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it's
That's awesome.
It's that premise. So it's like it's very meta right now, as far as like billionaire assholes and people who work for them and hate them. And Sam Raimi's the director. So that looks very good. I would really want to see that. There's another movie that's coming out. It's they don't show much, but it reminds me very much of what is it? This way, that way, and everything else at one time.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yes, it feels very much like that.
I'm okay with that.
And all I know is it's got Sam Rockwell, and it looks like he's coming back in time, and he's going to a diner, and he thinks that somehow that diner, somehow, some way, some combination of the people in that diner are going to save the world.
Okay.
And I think it's just, I think it's just called "Have Fun, Don't Get Killed."
That's what it's called.
And from what I can tell, yeah, "Have Fun, Don't Get Killed." From what I can tell from the trailer, it looks like they just keep sending this group of strangers in a diner off to save the world. And I think he's like, I've done this like 1,850 times and you guys have died every single time. So, it's like very much like a multiverse type of thing. It looks so fun.
Okay.
That one looks super fun. And Sam Rockwell makes everything better.
I love Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brings so much to everything.
Yeah. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of This Way, Everywhere, All at Once.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. If like you married that with
kind of sounds like Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, or like also, but his character like gives off some vibes from was it the Seven Monkeys or whatever? What's the one with Brad Pitt?
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys. It reminds like the character that Brad Pitt plays in 12 Monkeys.
Like that crazy kind of like
is very much the Sam Rockwell character. He's not well. And it makes it look.
Sam will play it way better.
Oh
too.
my God. It is incredible. That also is my favorite character Brad Pitt did. So
hands down,
I love that character.
Hands down. And I think the thing that I loved most about that character was like how much that character knew is why he was so fucking insane. Like there's so much depth to that character. I feel the crazier you seem, possibly the more on the level you are in a world that is just sedated to truth.
That movie was based off of a half-hour short French film.
I've seen it.
I've seen it as well.
It's La Jette.
Yes.
It's all photographs.
It is all photographs. I didn't like it at the time. I wouldn't mind giving it a try again because I don't think I was like very. I was in a bad place at the time, and I was in a bad place at the time, and I don't think I appreciated anything at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that movie, Have Fun, Don't Die. I think that's what it's called. Looks super funny. I would like to watch that. I'm adding
them to my list.
Also,
is it already out or is it in theaters?
It's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be coming out soon.
Boo.
Also, for the first time since 2006, I own a game system. Heather and I bought a Switch 2.
Whoa.
For our anniversary.
Okay.
Kind of like we want to save money, so we're gonna spend a little bit of money to stay in.
Yeah, Switches are fucking fun. They're very easy to crack too, by the way. I'm so overwhelmed with what you can do with like you can buy games and everything online now. Yeah.
There's online stuff, but I haven't done any of that. Like I saw that you can have like a subscription to play some older games. I don't understand.
Didn't I get you the fucking?
There's 2 subscriptions.
That game
but the controllers always break. Like the controllers, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Isn't it a USB controller?
I have no idea.
I thought it was a USB.
I literally have no idea.
Next time I come over, force me to look at it because if it's a USB, dude, you can get fucking anything to use. You can use a PlayStation controller and Xbox. Xbox controllers are like the creme de la creme of like any fucking game system you want it to be.
Yeah,
it works with anything.
Well, I think that it was a wireless, is what it was.
It might be the Bluetooth inside. So yeah, let me look at it because you should be able to plug something in.
Sometimes it works. More often than not, it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, Switch.
No, it was great. It was great for what it was. But we got a Switch.
Yeah,
and it's fun. We got Super Mario World.
Cool.
The Super Mario Kart World. It didn't take long. I got every single character, and like games seem to be very easy now. I got every single character and unlocked a bunch of like almost everything.
Wow.
Within like 10 hours.
I can't really imagine you sitting down to play a game that long.
Me neither. That was the longest that's the last time I did that. I was 26 years old.
Yeah, right.
It's been 20 years since I've done that.
How's it feel?
My fingers still remember everything. But I play. We have a friend who comes over with her. She had like the Switch One, and she'd bring over Super Mario Kart, and she would get pissed because she owns this thing and she plays it all the time. And I beat them every time.
Oh,
my fingers just never. My fingers just never forgot how to play. Like once you get used to it, I just got really good at winning, and I always win. So she got like really. Heather said that she got a little salty when she found out that I was actually buying the system. So now she bought it because she wants to actually have a fighting chance of winning.
What does that mean?
She likes the competition.
Well, no. I get that, but like just because she buys it, that doesn't mean.
That's what she said. She's like, oh well, now John's gonna get that. Now she's like now he's definitely gonna win all the time.
I gotta write that down. My fingers didn't forget. That's like how baby boomers are always say like you never forget how to ride a bike. It's like riding a bike. You just like who the fuck rides bikes?
Dude, I don't know what it is.
But playing games,
dude. When I play games, I'll literally just pick up the controller, and if it's like these like really the more well designed games that I've been playing Mario Brothers since I was 6 years old. Like I know how it's essentially supposed to work. I had like Super Nintendo for the longest time. So I played Mario Kart for a really long time back then, and like some of the newer versions. Yeah. Like you start to understand the mechanics of things. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take very much to like figure it out.
Agreed.
And then once you just kind of figure out, oh, this is how it works. So then my hands will just do a thing.
Correct.
All right, this is even like when I'm using like Adobe. Mm-hmm. I'll be using Adobe, or I'll be building a building in Revit. I don't know what my hands are doing.
You don't know what the buttons are pushing.
And I have no idea what buttons I'm pushing because my hands just know. It's all tactic knowledge. So like I would literally have to show it to Heather because she's like, how are you doing that? I'm like, I don't know. I want you to stand over my shoulder and just watch what I'm doing.
That's like Street Fighter. I don't fucking like. I don't know the actual moves. I just know how to roll.
I know how it feels in my hands. So you have to watch what I'm doing because I couldn't tell you. Because she's like this whole time going like, how are you doing that? I'm like, I think it's like L1 or whatever. But she kept doing it the whole time. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm pressing down and hitting L1.
A well-designed game takes all of that into perspective. They take all the actual experience into perspective. So like Nintendo
you're building off of
really good at that.
Yes, you're just building off of. I've owned everything Nintendo but the GameCube. I never owned GameCube. I did play I played enough GoldenEye and all that stuff when I was borrowing it from, I don't even know whose it was.
GameCube was notorious for cracking. Like you could like literally take the laser out and then plug a fucking flash drive in. Like you didn't have to put anything in. It was already in there. And it was just, there you go. You can play whatever you want on it.
Whose GameCube was I playing when I was living in the dorms at NIU? I have no idea whose it was. It wasn't mine.
I was PlayStation.
I own somebody's. Somebody like I just had somebody's. It wasn't mine. It was Bob's.
Oh, for real?
Bob's, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, he was in the military, and he gave it to me for the longest time. And I just played Bob's.
Dude, Mario Sunshine was fun. Mario Galaxy was fucking the shit. I think that was Wii.
Yeah, that was Wii. I played a little bit of Galaxy.
I don't like the 3D games.
Yeah, me neither. They do have like Mario Wonders on there now.
Yeah.
Very fun. Very, very fun.
Hell
I like
yeah.
the Mario Wonder and the one before that, the one where you could be cats.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you can play cats.
Oh, cool.
Like, they had raccoons was a big one. Cats was really big for one. With this one now.
Oh, you mean the game Cats?
No. You play as essentially like a Mario Brothers cat.
Oh,
and
awesome.
They swat at things and shit like that. And
I have seen that.
And they can climb up things.
Yes.
It's not. I think it's Mario Brothers U.
Mm-hmm.
Or Super Mario Wii
New
or something.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I don't know. I beat that one with Heather already.
Nice, good job. I still play Skyrim and Ghosts of Tsushima like all the fucking time. If like all the fucking time does not mean all the fucking time. It's like once a month.
When I was looking at
My arcade cabinet's coming along though. I'm excited about that.
when I was playing the game, it looks like they just have like a bunch of indie games on there, like old fucking weird games and just like weird shit. They had one that the last time I saw at your house when I was in high school, where you walk around, you have to roll up a ball.
Katamari Damacy.
Yep, they had that, and I go,
get it. It's fucking worth it.
and I told Heather about it. I was like, the last time I saw this, Jay had it, and I was like, it was very addicting.
Yep.
It's like you're walking around, and you're just like rolling up pebbles. I was like, eventually you're rolling up the earth.
I pitched this to Andy. We were just starting to date when I played that game, and she's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Okay, you get a ball, and you roll shit up in it." And she's like, "That's the stupidest." And then that was like 18 hours later, and she was just like,
I remember being at your house, and you're just like, I keep just wanting to roll up more things.
Yeah.
And I think the coolest part is you remember how small the ball was.
I mean, that it's satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
Like even if you lose,
I didn't get it. It's like, I think you beat the game. I never beat the game, but
Yeah.
like I played it for hours, and I'm like, I could see doing this.
Oh, it's so much fun. And like there's other games too, but to be honest, I never liked the other ones. It was the first one is fucking fantastic. Did you ever play Okami? I know it's on Nintendo. Okami is a Japanese game. There's a English version, of course, but you're basically playing a watercolored wolf fighting against evil, but like all the evil are done in like ink strokes. It is fucking gorgeous to play.
That's cool.
Like when the wind comes in and like blows the like the grass and shit, it literally looks like ink like moving on your screen. It is so pretty.
So it's all like that dark Indian ink and everything like that.
That and watercolor. So like literally like when you attack someone, you use a brush stroke to attack them.
That's cool.
Again, it's one of those games that the way I'm explaining it sounds dumb, but when you play it, it's like it's so fucking pretty.
It's incredible the shit that they can do. Like with the Super Mario
Journey.
World,
Oh, sorry.
the Super Mario Kart World, like it's all open world now.
Oh, really?
Every single track is attached together.
It's sandbox?
Yeah, it's sandbox.
Wow.
And it's incredible all the crazy shit and places you can go and how cool it all looks. And they have like daytime and nighttime now. Like at night, like you got to find like, if you can find like a space, like wherever there's cows, you can get zoom up. Like you get turned, you get shot up into outer space into like a flying saucer and fly around.
All right, question. You are given a task to make a game. You are so fucking popular that someone is throwing money at you to make your own game, whatever kind of game you would like. What would you make? Like, what's like the style of game? What is the draw to it? What's cool about it? What makes it you?
I guess like if this would be a game that I would be doing, it'd probably be pretty similar to like Sim. Like
Okay.
Sim City would probably be something that I would do.
City versus The Sims?
Sim City.
Okay,
Do
okay.
you remember Sim City?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. It was real big for the computer, but
Yeah.
like they also had the Sim City for Super Nintendo. It was really popular where you can like build up. It's essentially like urban planning and stuff like that. You're building up. So I think that would be really cool. And I would love for it to have, so it'd be like Sim City, but maybe a little bit more close to, what's that thing where everybody's building shit with blocks and stuff like that?
Minecraft.
You know, I've never used Minecraft ever. I've never played it.
I've played Minecraft for like an hour and I got really bored. There is you know what Dragon Quest is?
No.
Popular series of role-playing games.
Okay.
They made a Minecraft-esque version of Dragon Quest. So like you play the story and then you have your own little continent to build your shit on. And it's so fucking addicting. Like I made a farm because you can like raise food. And I made a multi-tiered farm all connected via blocks. So it's like, you know, this field is all corn connected via blocks. This field up in like 200 feet in the air is all soybean and blah, blah, blah. And I have it going up as far as I can fucking go. And I have all these hidden rooms all over the goddamn sky. But it's so fucking fun to just create. There's no plot.
I would want something like that. My game would be just a building game.
Without the stress.
It would be a sim game, but it would also be similar to what I did my thesis on.
Oh,
so what I would
okay.
want, I would take, it'd almost be like Google Earth. You get the whole planet, the actual planet. That's the scanned planet.
Okay.
And you can build over the top of the actual the planet.
Hell yeah.
Right. And then it's built like 1-to-1 scale. You get your own Earth. You can invite all the people that you want in Earth, and you can put it in your real world, and it correlates to your Earth, like Earth here. And you can get devices where you can interact with your world, with your virtual world that you've created.
Fuck yes.
So, like, if you had like a car or a bike or something, so you'd have these viewing windows, and you could see what's going on in that world. And you can invite people to do stuff there, and they
like Second Life.
Yeah, it'd be like Second Life, but like you would have your avatar, so they could see you.
Yeah.
In your world, but they'd see you in like real life.
Right.
So there'd be a way for you to build in a virtual world, and then they'd be like a mixed reality.
Hell yeah.
Portion to it.
I love that.
And you could have events and stuff like that
Yep.
in your virtual world that could be viewed on like in arenas, really, if you wanted to. So you could literally have it be in the Super Bowl, and you could build something in that Super Bowl arena on your planet, and could have like a huge like Star Wars battle or something right there on the field.
Would everyone have their own planet, or
everybody would have their own planet?
Okay. And they're all identical
and
to start.
They're all identical to start. I'm sure there would be ways where you can like start to attach the worlds together, so you can go through worlds.
Yeah,
would be the best way to do it.
Stitching
yeah,
universes together.
where you'd be stitching universes together, but always your looking glass would always be able to see in that particular geographic location.
Hell yeah.
And it would always be changing. And I think like for advertising and stuff like that would be awesome. Like if you build a cool enough world, all the people who would want to advertise in your world.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened in Second Life. And then there was not metaverse, but something very similar to it, where they were starting to build up something like Second Life, where it was like, you live in here and you can shop here. And they pre-sold advertising before the game was released. And then everyone said, fuck you, this is stupid. And it lost billions of dollars like overnight. The advertising part is where you start to get dangerous, because it can be really fucking cool how you can like monetize shit, right? And in Second Life, people who could create things artistically made fucking money, like real money. Like if you would design a shirt that could go on a character, like you would design it in Photoshop on the 3D build, and then map it into the game, and you can sell it. And that's how commerce was done. And you could that's how you could buy fucking land in the game.
Yeah.
And
I had a buddy a buddy of mine. He took a class in Second Life in architecture school at
no
IIT.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking perfect. Oh my God.
Yeah. And he was designing things and selling it on Second Life. But I think like if you can tie it to the real world, I think that's like the real cool thing about it.
I do too.
And it makes Earth very interesting, because you could go to fields, could be absolutely meaningless. But like if you can see these places with whatever your looking glass will be.
Correct.
So and you can even you could have public transit. If you had advertising, you had public transit. Like you could have a screen on a train or a plane or a car if you're in a taxi or something like that, where it's not really a screen, really it's a looking glass.
Okay,
So
yeah.
as you're driving, you can see the real world, but I can see other worlds while I'm riding around and seeing new places.
You would do this as screens, not like glasses?
It'd be glasses, it'd be screens, it'd be all sorts of different ways of technology.
Screens worry me, just because of privacy factors.
Well, you'd be driving through the area in your screen.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
sure.
whose screen is it? Because you were talking about like on buses and stuff, and like,
Yeah.
But it would be identifying who you are.
So in the places where they have buses and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm sure like that'd be like more of like an advertisement. Like Coca-Cola would own
Yeah.
their own Earth.
Oh, okay. So you'd be looking at their Earth,
Yeah.
not yours.
Yeah, I suppose you could.
That's cool.
Like they'd have to have access to your world.
And that's my concern is like that's a privacy issue.
Yeah.
Is like, well, if you're gonna identify me, and then everyone can see my world, that's a fucking breach of trust and privacy.
People can only come in if you let them.
Yeah, I like that. Like very locked down.
Yeah, you literally could have your own world. You could build whatever you want in your world.
That's really cool.
You could have guilds of people building your world.
Hell yeah.
And it makes, like, you could literally, if you wanted to, you could build all of this stuff in Japan. And when you go to visit, you could see your world and interact with your world in Japan. Yeah. And the people that live there now could interact in your world before you even get there.
I got really addicted during COVID to watching this webcam in Japan. Mm-hmm. It was just a webcam out of a guy's apartment window, but it never moved. It was just the shot of the street. You could see the stores outside. That was it, right? But I was addicted to watching it, and I really want to go there. I want to go to that TCBY and get some frozen yogurt and then look up at that window. It's fucking weird to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, you get like your little milestones in life. Everybody's got their own.
Hell yeah.
What would you do for your game?
I've thought about this a lot, but not recently. I love Metroidvania games. The like Symphony of the Night. I love Symphony of the Night. That's like one of my all-time favorite games.
Castlevania?
Yeah.
Why did you say Metroidvania?
Because they're called Metroidvanias.
Why?
The genre of game, the type of gameplay is known for Metroid games and specific Castlevania games. So it's you go into one area, you unlock things, and you have to come back to that area after you've leveled up. Mm-hmm. You transverse the map many times, right? And usually there's a lot of hidden shit along the way.
Worlds are created based off of experience. Or worlds are unlocked.
Worlds are unlocked. Mm-hmm. So that's where my game would go, is it would literally go into different games. It would go into different realities. And the big thing is while it's fun to play Kratos, it's fun to play the badass who can just, mop through everybody. I've always been very fascinated with the idea of playing the nobody. But they have to be the hero. Like years ago, there was a Call of Duty or Modern Ops. I don't know what those games are called. Modern Warfare maybe. But it was a commercial for this game, and literally it was a city block that was under warfare, right? And all these people were running around. Like there was a pizza delivery guy. There was a waitress.
I know what you're talking
and
about.
And they were running back and forth, and they had like weapons.
You're existing in a world where there's a huge battle going on, but you're just in the back trying to exist.
But there's other shit going on.
Yes.
Right.
That is incredible. That is like one of the most beautiful looking games I've ever seen.
But the problem is I thought that was the game. I was so fucking excited about that game. Because it was like, oh, all these people, like, they're just thrown into this shit, and they don't have to be here, but they maybe choose to be, blah, blah. But then when the game came out, it was just soldiers shooting shit. And it's like, well, no, I want the paper delivery boy. I want the mechanic. I want the nobody. That's when I started making that board game where it was like the builder and the architect and all these fucking job classes. Like, no, these are the people who are actually more interesting to play than a fucking soldier. So I would want something that, like, literally as you progressed, you would connect to other worlds, which would be other people's gameplay. And that's when the MMO aspects would be, but you could also play a completely offline version as well. And it would not be a defeat the evil emperor kind of thing. It would just be unlocking shit and just going, just fucking living. Like, to me, like, you just keep going, doing shit, but in that kind of Metroidvania feel where, like, there's always something else to unlock and evolve. Like, I don't need to be a stronger fighter.
Would you eventually be one of the people inside the mech if you wanted to? that were like specifically like in that game where they had like these mechs that were the size of city blocks fighting each other.
I don't know.
That would be kind of interesting if like eventually you got to be one of the people in the mech, if you so choose.
If you chose to, I think the biggest thing I like about games is games that literally let you choose things. There is nothing more that it just stops me from wanting to play. If I thought the game was an open sandbox and basically it says, well, now you have to go do this. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to do that. So that's why I stopped playing the Spider-Man game and I stopped playing Last of Us. Last of Us was just like a caddy game. It's like, gotta go over here and go over here. That's why all the Final Fantasies are. You have no fucking choice of what you do. You just play the story that they're making you play. And it's cool that some people like that, but I want open world. That's why I like Skyrim. I don't fucking fight anything. I just craft and find flowers and shit.
So what you're talking about is actually seems really similar to like, what's that, where you like, you get shot at and you get like stars and stuff like that. GTA. I mean, you shot at me. I don't remember. It's been a long time. I remember I would just drink beer and see how many stars I could get out of it.
Yeah, same.
God, I feel so old now. But yeah, I remember in that, like you would just play and the more you play, the more the world was unlocked. And you'd have missions that you'd be forced to do to unlock the things.
And that's why I stopped
but
playing
eventually,
shit. Yeah.
But eventually you got to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
The end of the game is doing whatever you want. It's having everything unlocked and doing whatever you want.
I've never made it that far. I always get bored with the story.
Yeah, you just eventually unlock everything, and like you got people that are like collecting money for you, and you got to go and do your pickups. You just go and pick up your money. That's it. Like everybody's making money for you. You can do whatever you want.
Shit, if you're really making money, they'd bring it to you.
You just go there and pick it up.
Andy, her favorite game of all time is San Andreas.
San Andreas was fun.
We found an Xbox at a garage sale with the game, and she must have played it for like a solid year.
San Andreas, PlayStation 2.
Xbox. It might have been on. Oh yeah, the Rockstar was on both. She bought the Xbox. Yeah.
Okay. Was that the second one or the third one?
That was okay. It goes 1 and 2 were Nintendo games, and they were top-down bird-eye views. Then it was Grand Theft Auto 3.
That's right.
Grand Theft Auto
Vice City.
And then I thought there was one more in there.
You're right. You're the black dude that could be on like bicycles. And
That's
shit
San
like
Andreas.
That. Yeah, San Andreas was really fun. I remember like when you get the jetpack.
I loved Vice City, man.
Vice City was very fun.
The soundtrack was fucking great.
Yes, it was.
I see San Andreas soundtrack is really fucking good too.
Yes, it is.
Jesus,
they're both really good.
Like those games, Rockstar. When I was at SCAD, Rockstar came in because I used to work in the video game building. They had a camera department in there, and I used to like check shit out for kids. Rockstar came, and they were doing like a big pitch, and like they were looking at people's portfolios, and just on a whim, they come in, like there's like 2 of them just sitting there, and we're shooting the shit. And I was like, dude, do you mind if I pitch an idea real quick? And I pitched an idea, and they said no one would ever make that game. That's basically a tutorial for how to kill people. And I said, yeah, right.
So what was the pitch?
It was called Serial. And oh man, I have mapped this out. I have fucking like logs and logs and logs of this. You have to survive by killing, but you're a suburban person or a urban person or whatever. Like you get to choose all these factors to set up. And the further you get in the game, you can continue to kill people, or you can be copycat killers. So you can fuck other players over. So you can like see what they do, because everyone like wants to do something cool. Like I'm gonna cut off everyone's right ear and blah, blah, blah.
People would absolutely play this game.
Oh, I know.
They just don't want to take any culpability in people playing that game.
So the big thing leading up to it is you don't get any cool like murder movie weapons until way later. You have to be clever. So like the very first weapon you get is a plastic bag, and you got to figure out how to kill someone with it. You got to figure out who to kill, like, because there's no mission saying go kill blah blah blah. It's like you got to figure out who to kill, how to get in their house without being seen, how to get out without being seen, and how to not leave any evidence. And like, if there's a dog, you got to bring something to feed the dog. You gotta know what kind of gloves to wear, because certain kind of gloves will still leave oil and blah, 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 blah. And I pitched this whole thing. I actually had it written down. I was fucking around with the idea for a while, and I was showing them stuff.
Like,
and
hey, that's cool. So they slowly back away.
no, I mean, they were cool with it, but they're like, yeah, there's a lot of legal issues here.
Yeah.
Cool. Andy, even when she was really into graphic design, she even like made posters for me. And it was just like the name cereal. And then it was a table, like an evidence table. And then the weapon was on the table, like a bag or like a rubber duck.
Didn't they like around that time or maybe a little bit after that came out with a Rockstar game called Bully?
That was a little bit after that. Yeah.
Where you're essentially a fucking little sociopath.
Well, you're just a sociopath. Yeah, I've played it, but it's not like hunting people down. It's like I wanted the game intricate. Like you can't leave fucking skin cells at a scene and shit like that. Like you got to know how to wrap your fucking body up and everything else. But like the thing that really made me happy about it was like at a certain level you unlocked the MMO ability of it, and then you could play with other people. And either you could form cabals, and cabals would be like, okay, we're going to do this together. We're going to like a team kind of thing. Or you could go the cop route and become a psychopathic detective trying to find other people. And my favorite thing was the copycat killer, because literally, like, if you really disliked someone, you could like stalk them and watch them kill and do the same kind of kill to someone else, so they would get in trouble. And then when you get in trouble, you lose levels, or you lose, like, there's actual consequences. It's not just prison. Like, I mean, you can, like, the game I'm playing now.
Dude, it's a prison simulator.
That's not a bad idea. The game I'm playing now, if you go to prison, you can't do shit. Like, you're out of the game for 3 or 4 days. Which kind of sucks, because, like, oh, I want to play it more, but, like, I kind of like it.
Have you been to prison?
Oh, yeah. It sucks.
It must be worse than real prison then, huh?
Totally worse than real prison.
3 or 4 days, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty tough stint.
I don't even get tickled. Do you ever think, like, I think about that a lot, like what would happen if I went to prison? Like how I would do. I don't think I would fare well.
So when I was delivering fridges for Lowe's, I worked with a guy who was in the prison system in California for a really long time.
What's a long time?
4 or 5 years.
Long enough, yeah.
And he was telling me about like the California penal system. He's like, is like the worst fucking place, because they have it set into 4 separate levels. You got your level 1 and your level 2, or like kind of like your low level crime stuff.
Okay.
But like the worse you are, the higher up you go. Like level 4 those are like serial killers and shit like that.
That seems like a very low number for serial killers.
Yeah.
You think that shit would be a little bit higher? A couple other levels would be in between.
No, 4 is like where they've got the serial killers, like
Youch.
the fucking like crazy ass murderers.
It's a
and
big
stuff.
jump, man.
Right? So he's like you like your career, like if you're stuck in there for life, like if you're going to be in there for a really long time, you are going to get put in situations where like you have to hurt somebody or you're going to be hurt.
Yeah.
Like he's like, he was a white dude and he had to join a gang. He ended up going to prison for like a gun crime. Like he had a handgun. Like I don't think he even shot anybody. He just got caught with a handgun.
Jesus, for 4 years?
I think it was like 5 years. I think is what he was.
God.
He had to go to prison for 5 years. So while he was there, like he ended up like getting like these white supremacist like prison tats because he just fucking had to, like because these other dudes were like gonna kill him, so he had to join these other guys to be with them. But for him to be with them, he's like, he'd have to like stab other guys that were whoever pissed off like the top guys. Like they'd have orders that would come down to say like, you're gonna shank this guy, or you're gonna shank this guy. And it's like and the more that you do, the higher you get sent to the next level. Like
Jesus.
So like I think when he went in, he like came in at like 1. He was like at 1, but he ended up all the way up to 3.
Oh my God.
And he says like by the time you're in 3, like he's like 3's the most dangerous one because
like people aren't worried about shit when they're in 4 because everybody's fucking
'Cause
crazy.
everyone's crazy. Yeah.
Everyone's crazy and nobody's gonna act up. But like he's like when you're in 3, like you got to act fucking crazy all the time and do crazy shit because everybody's like trying to test everybody all the time. And it's just this like it's just constant stress. Anything could happen at any time.
Yet this is reforming people.
Yeah, he says like the California penal system's crazy. Like he didn't go in as somebody who's stabbed people before, but he had to make his way
That's
out.
horrible.
And he was only in for 5 years.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they'd like he's like most of the time they'd give you the weapon and everything like that. Like he had to like slash a dude's throat.
Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to go to prison. There's the Khalif Browder story. You ever seen that one?
Wiz Khalifa?
No, Khalif Browder was just like a 16-year-old kid.
Oh, sorry. I don't know this. Sorry.
He was a 16-year-old kid. He was just walking home, and a cop grabbed him. This was in New York.
Yes.
Cop grabbed him, said, "You stole this backpack." He's like, "No, I didn't fucking steal the backpack." So they threw him in prison. No, he was underage. They threw him in a prison. They asked him if he did it. He said no. So he had to like wait for trial because the way the system's set up is like you have to admit that you're guilty. If you didn't admit that you're guilty, you got to go through the system. And
Oh my
he was
God.
in the system. Like he never got a court date. He was in prison for like somewhere between like 3 and 6 years. And
fucking
he never,
kidding
and he was
me?
a kid. He was a 16-year-old kid.
He's a child.
He was a child who was just walking home from school. He made it all the way. Like
I would never trust.
He
law
ended up
enforcement
being
again.
there. The prison guards were like had beaten him. I think he'd been sexually assaulted so many times. Like he'd fight. So he'd have to like literally fight to be in there. And eventually, like what turned into like a stint ended up like being all these points against him. And he went from like a kid's prison all the way up to like an adult prison.
Oh my God.
And he was in there for years and years and years. And then they finally I think he eventually got in front of a judge. Maybe it wasn't 6. It was like 3. I think it was 3 years. After 3 years, like a judge finally found out that he had been in prison for 3 years and sexually assaulted and gotten all these fights and all these things and had never even like got to go to court. He just was in prison. And they ended up letting him out and they gave him all this money, but he was so fucked in the head, he killed himself. When he got it all said and done, he killed himself. It's a Netflix documentary.
God damn it!
I think it's just called Browder. It's the Khalif Browder story.
It's so disheartening.
It's a great documentary to watch to just show how fucked up the system is. And,
Yes.
you know,
But the system is working. The system is getting rid of criminals. Criminals stealing backpacks that they don't really steal because they're coming from
and
school.
he never like the reason he was in there as long as he did is because he didn't steal the backpack. He didn't want to admit that he did something that he didn't do.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want to like have his mom be upset with him for stealing something because he said that his mom, like I think he had some other brothers that got in trouble and he didn't want people to think that he was a criminal too. So he didn't want to admit to a crime he didn't do.
Basically, he wanted to be a good person.
He wanted to be a good person and he was chewed up and spit out and eventually killed himself because of it. It's fucked, dude.
And I bet the people who did all that shit to him and threw him away and all that shit, like they sleep fine.
Yeah.
That hurts. That really hurts.
If there's anything that I've realized over the past 10 years or so is that evil fucking people win like 99% of the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked. If you're a greedy piece of shit willing to do awful things,
You elevate.
You'll
You make
eventually
it.
become a billionaire. If you're ruthless, you'll eventually become a billionaire.
You'll eventually win.
Yeah, you eventually win. Because there's no, I mean, look at the guy who's in charge. Like there's literally no,
Yeah.
there's no there's no safety anything in place.
And no one's doing anything. No, like nothing's happening. People can talk all they want, and I'm sorry. It's just, I'm glad people are saying I'm glad there are politicians saying things and coming out and doing stuff, but it's like nothing's being done.
So
Nothing.
Yesterday was the first time ever where they actually have the unredacted files of what's been released.
I saw this. I saw
And
the people talking about it.
Are actually looking at it and calling out, like naming names.
Yeah.
They named 6 guys today.
Cool. 6.
But they said like they only had like a couple hours to look. They named 6 names. The one lady said that Donald Trump's at the center of everything.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because they're just going to shut her up. They're just going to say, no, he didn't.
And then morons will believe it.
And then morons will believe it. Like, that's all it is. It's just, it's the constant wave of nothing being done. Everything I'm seeing happen now is the same thing that happened in 2024 with the election. The fucking Democrats, man. All they're doing is playing defense. There's no offense. There's no offense. It's just, no, he didn't.
There's literally nothing you could do if you're, they're not in charge of anything.
I know.
Like there's nothing they could do.
But nothing's being done.
But like Hakeem Jeffries and everybody who's like in charge, all the leadership and the Democratic Party are fucking loser.
Oh.
They are cowards.
They are absolute cowards. Weak, spineless cowards. Yes.
Strongly worded letters all around.
I heard him say that. I heard Schumer say that.
Chuck Schumer's a piece of shit.
And I almost lost my shit.
Chuck Schumer's fighting for Israel. He's
Yes,
not
100%.
fighting for America.
He doesn't give a shit about Americans.
No,
100%.
I think APAC money like scares the shit out of me. Like, why are all these people getting money from another country and selling us out?
Because of money.
Because of money. Well, I mean, like if you don't, right now, like once Citizens United went through, like you have to have money because the floodgates opened.
Yup.
The whole system's been flooded with money. It's all corruption now. It's 100%. It is 110% corrupt. The only, like, there's nothing you could do other than, like, your only chance in hell is to make sure you pick the right person in the primaries if you're a Democrat. That's the only chance you have.
I don't like being labeled as a Democrat. I never did. It's fucking very weird to me that we have a two-party system. Regardless of what people say, we have a two-party system, period. There is no other party.
Yeah.
It's very strange to me that exists.
Know, like Europe doesn't have 2 parties. A lot of places don't. Like we're definitely a 2-party system. And we were warned about a 2-party system by the founding fathers.
Yes.
So we knew that it was going to be a bad thing. But right now, the only way to fix it is to have the 2 parties agree to not be 2 parties. Like people are at each other's throats because 2 private companies have decided to divvy up America.
Correct.
And
Correct.
it's fucking evil as shit.
It's basically
the
sports
Party
fans.
can eat a fucking dick.
Who?
The Democratic Party can eat a dick.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, like Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the shit that Hillary Clinton pulled that essentially like cut out Bernie's. Like, dude, if we lived in a world where Bernie would have won in 2016, oh my God.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, all this shit going on with the Epstein files, I hope the fucking Clintons burn along with Trump.
I don't see, like, here's my thing, right? All these people are coming out and being like, we'll testify publicly. But it's like, okay, cool. Then just do it. Don't wait. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just get a mass amount of people, fucking stream it, go live, be live. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
just
but people
fucking
don't
do
care.
it.
But people don't care.
I understand. But the more you do it, get more people. Right now,
people don't care.
It's
like, dude, you got like a third of the country didn't even vote in 24.
Well, yeah.
People,
which, by the way, those are people on my shit list too.
Though people don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They don't care. Millions of people could die every day. They don't care.
Because it doesn't affect them directly.
Yes. Like the only thing that would stop, the only thing that would make people pay attention is fucking death and destruction on a level from like World War II.
Right.
Is the only way to get people to actually care. That's why we had the world that we did in the 1950s and why the baby boomers ended up getting this awesome world, because everybody gave a shit, because like 160 million people died, and people actually, it took 160 million humans had to die for people to fucking give a shit, because humans are the worst. We're the worst.
We can be the best.
We can. You just got to kill 160 million people to do it. You got to survive all that shit. That's the only way. Yeah, we're going to end on a fucking downer, aren't we?
Bienvenido a Boretown, 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 bienvenido a Boretown. Gay, hetero, trans o sin definir, negro, blanco, morado, marrón, nada que decir, o algo profundo, arrima una silla y bébete una con nada